This is an emergency, I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
I'll take a deliberate shuffling your cards. Say your first name, whatever you like for me to refer to you as, so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, we're gonna start with your first card, which is in your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat you. Spirit is saying combat, combative, not combative, wrong word, challenging. So now, in your first house, you have the 5 of Earth in the upright position. Spirit is saying that you're kind of used to sacrificing yourself. But you sacrifice yourself, you kind of put yourself in challenging situations. There we go. Spirit saying you have this knack for putting yourself in challenging situations. Spirit says it's time for you to stop doing that. You got to stop sitting up there saying, okay, I'm going to take the charge for somebody else. I'm going to take the hit for somebody else. Spirit says it's time for you to stop doing that. I mean, it's getting very quite old and your guardian angels are like, hey man, kill this shit. We can't keep, securing you like this if you're gonna purposely, intentionally put yourself in these positions. Would you like to ask this question about how you see yourself?
I would. In what way would I be putting myself in challenging situations?
Spirit, give her an example of what she's doing that she needs to stop doing to put herself in these challenging situations. Spirit said, opening your heart to love. Okay, there we go. Release tension and power of joy. Spirit said you have this knack for, seeking somebody to love you or put yourself in situations as far as, I'm going to say, love, relationship, or just trying to make a motherfucker think that you all that or care about you. Spirit said you are hurting yourself and they saying, can you stop it? So this typically time for you to take a step back and start interflecting. Maybe you don't need to date Peter. Maybe you don't need to fuck with Sarah. Maybe you just need to maybe they not worth your time. They just saying you keep putting yourself in these challenging situations and they tired of swooping in to save the day.
So the relationship that I'm in right now is...
I haven't gotten to the relationship house yet. There's a house for that one. But they just saying you put yourself in challenging situations and they saying, could you stop it?
Okay.
All right, let's go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, money, things you're valuing right now. This is what you value at the moment. In this house right here, you have the 7 of Air in the upright position. This is a bad situation for you. Spirit say, well, having the 7 of Air in your second house of what you currently value, Spirit saying you're a freelancer. It's like you haven't put any anchors down. You haven't gotten anywhere where you say, hey, this is mine, I'm established. Spirit saying right now you're like a nomad. And they saying if you don't have anything you're valuing now, how can you expect somebody to value you? So basically they saying attach on to something, it's time to drop anchor, make a life wherever you're at. Would you like to ask this card a question about what you're valuing right now?
Yes. Actually, no.
All right, let's go over here. Okay, let's go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication. With Gemini in this house, you need to take communication for what it is, information. In this house right here, you have the Devil card in the upright position. Now, this represents attachment. This represents addiction. This represents needing, the need and the longing for something. But this is in your communication house. So Spirit say this is you constantly wanting validation from somebody, wanting that person to reach out and see you, or you just feeling the need to talk to that person. And Spirit say when you don't hear from this person, it's a problem, or the person that you're looking for, when they're not communicating to you properly. This could be in a relationship, mom and dad, brother, sister. It's kind of like you're like, what did I do wrong? Where the fuck am I going? It's like you really need that interaction. Spirit say if you can kind of pull back on letting other people validate who you are or see your glory, like they can work things out a little bit better for you. But right now, Spirit say you're constantly need to be in the know with everybody around you, or you constantly want attention. Spirit say this can be kind of off-putting and offsetting to yourself. Would you like to ask Spirit a question about this?
No.
Okay. So let's go over here to your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represent your actual house and home, now where you live, where you sleep. It can represent city and state. That's cool too, like a place. But I like to add, it represent 3 people you would like to stay with you or deal with, good or bad, indifferent. 3 people, good or bad, friends and family. Yeah, this is bad. This is not bad. It's just I don't like it personally. In your 4th house, you have the fire element in the upright position. Element is something that's not real. Element is, it has the potential to be real and it exists. Yes, it does. But it's not, it haven't come to fruition. Having this fire element, which is action, Spirit saying there's something you want to there's someone you want to cohabitate with, or you want somebody to cohabitate with you. The problem is you haven't made the move to live with them. You haven't told them, hey, come on, bring your ass here. Or you're wanting them to say, hey, move in with me. Let's stay together. Let's hook up. Let's link. Spirit is saying in your 4th house, I think it's time you should make a move. You should make a move, a suggestion, or something when it comes to this person so you can fulfill your desire to cohabitate, be in the same domicile as someone. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Being as though that I'm already like living with this person, would that mean maybe like establishing myself as like a home, like maybe like actually making it my home?
Let me see. Spirit, are you telling her instead of just cohabitating with the person, she need to set roots up right here? Is this the place you need to set roots? Is that what you're saying? Spirit said, go now. Spirit saying, listen. Spirit said positive change. There we go. So I guess even if you guys just living together, Spirit just saying, yeah, you need to see, can you lock it down, lock it in forever with this person where you're at. Like, hey, we shacking, we living, we screwing, we together, relationship, put me on the lease. Let's buy a house together, that energy. They saying you have to make the decision. They just saying you're being a little timid or afraid to ask the person to do this. So that's what they're saying. So you just got to go ahead and do it. All right. We're going to go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. It also represents strength and courage. In this house right here, you have a message from the air in the upside down position. Now, Spirit is saying you are not on your A game when it comes to having sex, screwing. It's like you don't have no input in it. It's just like, okay, whenever, however he or she wants it. Whenever, however, it's like you have no real insight to be entertained. It's like you're just on autopilot. They saying, can you, this what you want? They say, can you change it? I mean, you just on autopilot when it comes to your sex game, going out, being entertained, whatever. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. Okay, so making, maybe are they saying like spicing it up a bit,
let me see, Spirit, are you talking about spicing it up? What are you talking about? Spirit said, nurture yourself. Spirit said, yes. So Spirit saying it's not about just spicing it up. Spirit saying, how about you tell him some of the shit you want to do? How about you be a little bit more adventurous with yourself? They just saying not just spicing it up, but shit, don't you got wants, desires? Don't you want him to pull a different move that you want to feel pleasure in, something that you want to do? Spirit say that's the issue. You just laying there, mama. You just letting him do all the work, and you just like, long as he's satisfied, I'm good. It ain't about me. That's how that's going. But yeah, spice it up and make your own shots in the bed. Call some shots too.
Okay.
All right. So let's go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economics, future money, prosperity, and wealth. In this house right here, you have Iku, but you have Iku upside down. So Iku says, okay, you severed ties with something that was going to make you money. You severed ties, or you cut off something that could have been quite beneficial to you when it comes to future money. This could be a job. This can be a class, a schooling. Spirit say, did you really want to cut this potential money making source off? Why did you cut it off? They're just saying that type of energy.
Are they able to tell me like what it is specifically or something?
So you don't know what it is that you could have stopped yourself from making money? I mean, most people in the school, most people got a job that they want to quit or that they don't work at. But I'll ask, Spirit, what is it directly? Give her a little insight. What is it directly that she cut herself off at? Spirit said, stay focused. Spirit said, artistic expression. And Spirit said, work your magic. So this is more of an artsy career type energy, probably painting, writing. It's saying that you're just not doing it no more. You purposely say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna stop, or I don't need to do that anymore, or I got a mental block or some shit. Spirit say this is what you're doing and you're doing it intentionally. And they saying if you could you back that ass up and get back on your job?
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm looking for jobs instead of...
All right.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it.
All right, let's go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony. In this house right here, you have the couples card in the upright position. Spirit say the relationship that you're in right now is quite good for you. It's a good thing. Again, Spirit say you just need to entice this brother a little bit more. You need to make this man desire you a little bit more, because it's just like you're just open access, and eventually he's gonna get tired of you. So Spirit say try something new as far as changing your hair, something like that. But yeah,
that's what I've been wanting to do anyway. So that's in the works, definitely.
All right. Would you like that?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Am I on the right track with that? Because I did have to like spice it up.
All right. Spirit, is she on the right track with this? Spirit said persistence. Yep. You are seeing the situation accurately and see the other person's point of view. Yep. Spirit said, yep, you already in the know. Good job.
Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind. What is you think about, desire, fear, want. In this house right here, you have the village card in the upright position. Spirit is saying 100% that in your mind, what you're thinking, you always thinking gloom and doom, the evil gonna happen, somebody gonna fuck you over. Spirit say that's just an idea in your mind. You gotta stop that. Your life is going quite well. There is nobody set out to hurt you or anything. They saying that little corner of your mind is really causing you a lot of strife and traffic. They're saying, could you clean it up? Nobody's out to hurt you around you right now in your family. I don't see no hurt, harm, and danger coming your way. No fuckery, nothing. Spirit say it's all in your head. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay, I'll definitely be working on that. Wait, what was the question I was going to ask? I don't have questions. I believe I'm on the right track with that. That's confirmation. I definitely feel like is there like something specific that can help like release that or accept these things so that so it doesn't like get to me?
Spirit, is there anything she can do, any homework, research, whatever, rituals she can do to help her be more at ease with the way life going? Spirit said come out the closet. Spirit said family. And Spirit said see the truth about the children. While I don't see children around you.
As far as like me having children?
Biological, yours.
I mean, I do plan. I would like to have a child with the person.
Okay. Spirit say in order for you to get over the fact that you think your life is falling down, you need to create a family. So the problem is you've never had a family or had somebody familiar that you can care about, and you just used to travel the nomad lifestyle. And they saying you need to develop a family, and then you can start seeing that everything goes together. That will be a glue. So having a child, getting pregnant, establishing your roots will be like glue for you, and then you can get over it. It ain't no spell or no ritual. You just have to establish yourself. But yeah.
That's probably why I feel like I need to have a child so bad. That's why. Okay. Thank you for that.
All right, let's go over to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. The 9th house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you, what will be. In this house right here, you have the Babalu Arisha in the upright position. Spirit say if you just keep the status quo, you're working on your future and you're working on a great one. Spirit say just keep at it. Say whatever you're doing to design Your future is going to be great. Spirit just said you have to stop the whole Karen energy though. You do have a very Karen energy, which you said. Spirit just said is like she sometimes acts like a Karen. So
a Karen?
A Karen, what? Like one of them angry,
like a white lady. Oh
yeah,
my
like
God.
them angry people. It's like you're combative to the people in your community or the people around you. She just saying you kind of combative, I guess. You're building a great life. They just say, could you stop being so Karenistic? And that's the word they use. I don't know.
Oh man.
So meaning you could derail whatever you got going on, all the blessings that's coming your way, if you get in that attitude to where like fuck the world, fuck the bullshit, that type of stuff, or I just gotta get this part done. They saying it's the Karen energy that's gonna destroy you. So you gotta look into yourself and see is that worth an argument? You see somebody pushing a buggy down the road, is that worth the argument if they pushing that dog in that stroller? That's not your business. You just don't uproot your life for some bullshit that don't concern you.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
So basically it's like mind my business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that's I get it.
All right. Let's go over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house, your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. The world, friends, and family. Whew. In this house right here, you have the 3 of water and the upright position. So Spirit say they're going to see you juggling an emotional, they're going to see you juggling, but you're going to be juggling an emotional energy. By you juggling this emotional energy, Spirit is saying like, Jesus, give me a little bit more, Spirit. Spirit, they're saying you're going to be juggling some like emotional energy. You're going to have multiple things, not 2 to 3. You're going to have about 6 things, and they use the word assemble. There we go, assemble. You're going to be trying to assemble a lot of pieces of things in your life to the point where you're going to get overwhelmed. Everybody's going to see you spazzing out, losing control. Only thing they saying, relax. And they saying, even though it may be uncomfortable, you have to look at it as an adventure. Okay. So if you got multiple pieces in your life that you can't seem to fit, make it a challenge to put them together, because people are going to see you breaking down. And people gonna know what you're doing, and they're gonna be like, well, I ain't gonna help her. She need to solve this energy her own. And it's gonna overwhelm you. They just say, look at the shit as an adventure, and you should come back together. But it's all about assembling the things that's going on in your life, because right now they're scattered pieces. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Can they elaborate on it more?
They just gave you everything you needed to know.
That's what it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is this a future thing, or is this like what I'm dealing with right now?
Good question. Spirit, is this a future thing or what she's dealing with right now? Spirit said freedom. Spirit said priorities. Spirit said peace offering. This is what you're dealing with right now. So people are seeing you struggle. You just got to look at it as an adventure, a challenge.
Got you. Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus. Your 11th house represents friendship, positive vibes, coming together, enjoyment, communication, compilation. They use the word compilation. In this house right here, you have Yemoya. Now Yemoya is saying like the compilation is good, but the caring is very much off. Spirit say you really don't give a damn about your friends or the people in your circle. It's like me energy going on here. And they saying how you going to expect somebody to come into your plight and your fight when it's all about what they can do for me type energy. It's like it's all about me type energy when it comes to your friends. So Spirit saying you need to adopt a more caring energy towards the people in your circle.
Can we ask how am I being that way? Because I feel like I definitely like go above and beyond for my friends, or maybe that's a trauma response or something.
I'll ask Yemoya, what are you trying to say? Show her how she's being this way where she can change it. Spirit said flow of prosperity. Spirit said find the blessing in your current situation. And Spirit said energy healing. You got to stop taking the people that's helping you for granted. You got to stop saying, okay, this person is just a dollar bill. This person is just who I'm living with. This person got their own issues, shit like that. They saying you need to kind of like really start caring about the people who's doing for you, who's in your circle. Everybody cannot just be made to be, I'm over here by myself and then it's the rest of the people, but yet I want love, affection, and all that shit there.
Okay.
You so kind of dismissive to everybody if they're not serving your purpose.
Okay.
All right. So let's go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Neptune and is governed by Pisces. Your 12th house represent your enemies, negative vibes, separation, isolation. This typically turns the mirror back on you and your emotion. In this house right here, you have the 6 of Earth in the upside down position. So this is kind of crazy, but Spirit said you have given up on challenging yourself to, okay, there we go. Spirit saying you got this namaste attitude, this nonchalant, I don't give a damn, I don't care anymore attitude. Spirit say your biggest energy is the fact that you're not working to get rid of your enemies, let alone you ain't working to build friendships. It's like you just have a nonchalant, I'm gonna let life take me where it's gonna take me. If I rub a bitch wrong, if I love a bitch, if a bitch love me, it's like I accept the energies of the universe right now. Spirit say get off that shit. There is no I accept the energies of the universe. You need to be direct what you want. You need to be everything that you need. This correlates to your 9th house of the whole Karen energy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna speak my piece. I'm gonna say my mind. As a matter of fact, so fucking what? But then in your 12th house, they're saying like, I don't need friends. I don't care if I'm loved or not. But they saying you're building your life, and if you're building your life, you're on the right track. It's the whole like combative energy. That's your biggest energy. That's your biggest problem as far as your enemy's house. You are really not working at making people like you. You're not working at defeating your enemies. You're just like, I don't care. That's a big energy.
That is confusing to me because I feel like I've worked in the opposite direction of that. So I'm trying to figure out where that is coming from.
Spirit, 6 of Earth upside down. So you saying she's giving up on making people like her. She's giving up on all that stuff there. She needs more information. Reveal a little bit more to me. Okay, so they saying like there's either a Taurus, a Aries, or a Capricorn. 2 earth signs, 1 fire sign. These are the zodiac signs that surround you that you said, I don't care about these particular zodiac signs. Aries, Taurus, or Capricorn. Who's in your circle that fit the description that you don't care if they contact you or not?
Well, there were 2. There was a Capricorn and a Taurus that I had to cut off because they were very narcissistic towards me. They were like draining my energy. So that was, I felt like I needed to like stop talking to them. The Aries, the people that are Aries in my life are close. Maybe there's something like underlining that I have against my Aries sister. Maybe I'm not sure.
You would know if you don't like your family member like that. But Spirit, so you just identified the 2 earth signs, and Spirit said, again, you just not giving a damn whether you make amends, you build bridges or not. You just saying fuck it all. I don't care. I'm just saying it don't make nothing to me. Spirit is saying this is the biggest problem that you have. You cut people off and you put them in that box, and that's that. Translation, you need to kind of like mend those ties. I mean, you never know what that person may have for you.
What? That is wild.
Some people are seasonal. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody to get something. I don't know. If it's not a romantic thing, try to reach back out. Don't mess up what you got now. But if it's romantic and you have to cut that person off, let the person stay. But the message is the same. You just gotta stop. Like you gotta stop just thinking people are supposed to walk in and out as they please and that type of energy. But that's what the cards say. Would you like to ask this card a question?
That's just like mind-boggling to me because it's confusing. I don't even know how to ask the question, like what question to ask.
These are the bad things that you're doing. These is Pisces energies, negative vibes, separation, isolation.
Right. So and I felt like certain people that did me wrong, I had to cut off because I feel like when I had them in my life, they were causing.
So let's say cutting them off was the right thing to do, but hating them is something you shouldn't do.
Oh, okay. All right. I forgive them. I do need to forgive them.
All right. Again, would you like to ask this card a question?
Is forgiveness would that help with my situation as far as like instead of bringing them, letting them back in my life, me forgiving them and like loving them from a distance. That helps.
Okay, Spirit. Can she output this this energy of Pisces if she just not cutting them off, but just like forgiving them and letting bygones be bygones type energy? Is that what you're saying? Spirit said, follow your heart. Spirit said, fresh start. Spirit said, father, husband, brother, son. Yeah, follow your heart, fresh start, and just take a male energy approach to the whole thing. A masculine energy saying, I'm in control of this. I just need to protect the people around me, my love. They just saying get a real male energy around this. But yes, get a fresh start with the whole emotion.
My biological father is a Taurus. I just found that out, so it could be that. Because I don't care if he contacts me or not sometimes.
There we go.
So maybe that could be okay.
Yep. I know it was a Taurus or a Capricorn or Aries or a horned animal they showed me. But yeah, that did it. All right, that's your 12 card spread. How do you like your reading?
I'm thankful. This definitely helped a lot. And from how they have communicated with me, I would like to ask one more question about my first house, if I could.
Okay.
As far as me not putting myself in a situation anymore, have I presently gotten out of that? Because I know I did put myself in a lot in the past, but am I on the right track?
Spirit, have she alleviated her issue from the first house, putting herself in situations? Is that energy over? Spirit said trust. Spirit said take charge of the situation. And Spirit said offer, teach. Yes, you learned your lesson. You're good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Well, that's great.
Well, you got your great one.
Excuse me?
I say, all right. I say, well, then you got your great one. If you like the reading, everything good, I'm all right.
Yes.
Got the message?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
All right, everybody. The sister got what she needed, the information. Spirit work, Spirit helping her. That's a good thing. Y'all better start trusting Spirit. I'm telling you. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. So I'm going to start off by putting some Florida water on my hands. All right, so as you know, a direct energy reader don't believe in knowing your birthday or zodiac sign. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a conversation with the Baron. No cards involved. Just got to make sure you understand what that means.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So during the conversation with the Baron, if Spirit say, hey, let's help her figure this out, I'm more than willing to throw them cards on your butt.
Okay.
With that energy being said, all right, Mama, talk to me. What's going on?
So I'm dealing with my mom has terminal cancer, and I just wanted to, aside from the typical, just do what you can, spend time with her while you're here, I find myself obsessing over what I'll do when she's gone.
Okay, so you got that energy, like you really want to know what's gonna happen when Mama gone. Oh man, so what do you feel this need to be at?
I don't know. I think that's why I just wanted to have a conversation to see what you may hear, think some suggestions. So
I can say if you're looking for the aftermath, that means you've already made peace with it.
Kind of. I know that it's coming, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's very strong of you, by the way, to make peace with this situation. And losing someone is never easy, but if you understand she's going to a better place or she'll be out of misery, I commend you for it. So basically, back to this conversation. If just for my personal take on it, if you're looking to find a little solace and a little closure, or how you should conduct yourself after the fact, after Mom's gone, how you go on with the daily life, I would definitely keep some of her effect. I would keep some of her effects, something that was precious to her. Hopefully she give you something. She lays it in your hand, and I would keep that energy, and I would cherish that. I would make an altar to that and keep her around as long as possible. On certain days, I will honor her birthday. I will honor her born date. I will honor just her legacy in so many ways. Now, this is the main thing you need to do. What was your mother especially known for?
Talking crap.
She was known.
Everybody loves her, but speaks her mind like super witty, like just not holding back.
Okay, she was known as a shit talker. I get it.
Yeah.
So I will honor her memory. So once a month, if you can manage, once a month you will get the people together, and you're gonna laugh when I say this. I would dress up like her, and I would say, hey, I would throw a little slight party every month or every 3 months, 4 times a year, twice a year. You decide what's best for you. I would dress up like her, and I would channel her, and I would talk shit about everybody around, and I would do it in her voice. I use her mannerism. And you know the one person she liked to mess with the most, so I go over there and harass that person. See, we have to learn how to keep our ancestors alive. Not just the ancestors, but the parents, the grandparents, and the siblings that we lost. We'll sit up there and forget them. And we'll wish that we could bring them back. You know, just like when I do True Spook. I love doing my grandma voice. I love mimicking grandmama. I'm helping her live again. Now,
I was writing, I want the obituary, but I was writing like an open letter. So as I was writing this open letter to her, you know, for later, a lot of the questions I was asking in the open letter, I could hear her responding in her witty voice, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So shit, like when I say grandmama, I would say, grandmama, you know that girl don't like me no more. She broke up with me. My grandma like, that's that bitch lost. Now who we going now? Who we gonna get now? Let's drive past that bitch house with the new one. And I'm like, grandma, don't say no shit. But that's the type of person she was. She made us feel good. So if your mama was known for trash talking, making things feel good, making people, man, you gotta live that moment, because when she's gone, you want to make sure she's around. And the thing, we need to make sure we keep people's memory around.
And that's what I'm afraid of.
You afraid of what?
Just forget the world.
Mama.
Just those small things.
Let me tell you something. You can never forget about the one you love and the one who loved you. I don't care if they treated you like crap. We never forget the people in our life. Everybody we have come in contact that means something to us, we never forget them. So I want you to get that thought out your head that you will forget your mama one day. You can never forget her. She gave you birth. Every time you look in the mirror, you see a scar. You see something you broke in the house. You hear a noise, you hear a sound. You see your brothers and sisters. You see the bed she laid in. You're going to remember her. See, the problem is we become selfish in that moment, and we think about how we should feel in that moment. And this is what makes us break down, sorrow, cry, tears. Well, we shouldn't be so selfish in that moment. Oh, I'm going to lose. I'm going to forget. I'm going to hurt. What we should be doing is saying she is going to miss out on all the beautiful things she could have saw. We need to take ourselves out of the equation when dealing with death. This is how I look at it. And I could be wrong, but this is me. I take myself out of that death equation and I say, my mama would have loved to see this. My mama would have loved to see that don't nobody wear the Jerry curl, and she loved her Jerry curl or the finger waves. You know, my mama would have loved to see my baby sister grow up and get married. See, we have to start saying what they would have wanted, and then we used to project it. So now we're going to go back and we're going to talk to them. And you're going to say, oh, mama would have loved this, daddy would have loved this, grandma would have loved this. Yeah, so don't put that on yourself. It ain't what you want. Take yourself out of the equation. You will never forget her as long as you sit up there and say, she would have loved this, she would have liked this, she would have did this. So, how you feeling, darling? Talk to me. We having a conversation.
I think every day, every day is different, but I think every day is a little better, because when I smile and just do certain things, I say, all right, well, the memories matter to me more than anything. So if I can just take hold of the memories or the experiences, then that's enough for me.
So have you ever so your mom is still with you, right?
Yeah, she's still with me. She's in the living room.
Can she talk?
She can.
All right. So did you ever sit down and say, Mama, if God gave you infinite time on this planet?
I did. I asked her.
And then did you write it down?
I did. I'm taking her. I asked her, just what is something that you would like to do that we've never done together? But she said she wants to, go to, we're taking her to the beach on, one Saturday for Mother's Day. So she said she doesn't have a bucket list. I said, well, it's not even about a bucket list. I said, it could just be something, small things we overlook on a day-to-day basis. Something that you've never done. What are some of those things?
So can I help you out with something?
Yes.
Let's get away from bucket list.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying, hey, Mama, what's your bucket list? What you want to do? No. I'm not saying that. That's great. Mama, if you could live forever, We ain't saying wait up till you die. Mama, if you could live forever, what would you want to see? What would you want to do? What would you want to experience? That you see, we give her hope. We're looking at her dreams, her desires, her passion, the future tense in her, the part of her that's gonna live on. And when you make that list of what she wanted to do, what she wanted to be, what she wanted to experience, you take her ashes, you take her memories, you go live for her, through her. She's an ancestor now.
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So if you, Mom, I always wanted to go to Canada. You save up that money and you get your ass to Canada. Mama, we made it. Mama, I'm here.
Got it. Okay. Got that. Wrote that down. Okay.
My dad always wanted to know how to make moonshine. You know what I told him? I said, come on, let's go talk to a friend that know how to make moonshine. He was up there all day getting drunk off moonshine. Friends showed him how to make it. That's something. I don't know how long my dad got here, but I'm gonna have him do his experience. I don't want a bucket list. I want what you want to see, Dad.
Got it. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. I think I just was grappling with not even just what I'm going to do, because I can hear that you're going to do the same thing you've been doing. I think just grappling with how am I going to, what ways will I keep her, I guess, alive, memory, will I experience her in a dream or just something.
And you tell, then if you want to experience your mama in a dream and y'all got that conversation, she alive, you tell your mama when you think she going to transition, you say, you better come back to me, because I'm going to miss your face. And the only thing, you going to be the only thing that's going to keep me going, Mom. I love you. Even in death, I don't want nothing to separate us. You have to have her have that hope that when she takes her last breath, she knows she got somebody that's going to love her. And she got a job to do. I tell my dad every time we talk, I say, if your ass leave this planet, you damn sure better come back and check on me. I need you. He go to laughing. Oh boy, you grown. You don't need nothing. I say, Dad, I'm gonna need you when you're gone, goddammit. He like, you shut up, I'm gonna always be there. And he'll tell me, he'll blow me off, but you see what I'm doing?
Right. Plant the seed.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I know I wasn't going to take up too much of your time. The main picture is things that I bought, not arguing, but just common, a little bit of it is just common sense things that we're not prepared to discuss, but if you discuss or if it needs to be said,
right.
With our loved one. Yeah.
Now, I'm finna jump on your ass right quick. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Why the hell did you pay me for a reading for this right here?
Because I just appreciated your time.
You know you could have sent me a text message. Baron, I need to talk to you, something going on. You can do that, I don't do that for everybody else. This is important.
Right. Well, your time is,
Listen, my time is your time. My time is who spirit tell me that time is. And my soul would have gravitated towards your sister.
Okay.
So I'm going to offer this to you. When she do transition and you feel you can't take it, you blow this goddamn phone up till I answer it. You do it.
Thank you.
I need to know that you're going to be able to go on, because baby girl, you are important. Not only to the world, you are important to her, your siblings, your children, when you get them, if you got them. I need for you to blow that damn phone up. I don't do this for everybody, but this is sacred here.
Thank you.
I got you, Mama. I got you. I need you to be okay. You dealing with something. That's a parent. I got one parent left on this planet, and I spoil him right.
I really appreciate it.
I'm serious now. I back up my words. You know it now.
I know it. I will. If it gets too hard, I will.
Please.
I'm gonna let you know I'm doing.
Just call me. We gonna talk. I don't care if it's 1 day in the morning, 2, 3 days in the morning. Blow this damn phone up until I pick up that motherfucker. Hey, who the hell is this? Baron, bitch, it's me. I'm losing my skull pad. All right, goddammit, I got you, agent.
Make sure you remember me.
Your number saved in my phone.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. So
from our other reading.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Told you I care.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got her a song made. So every day I do something, just that I'll be able to have it when she's no longer here for her.
That's right. But tell her every day, up until that day she take her last breath, I'm going to need you to come back and see me, Mama. I'm going to need you to guide me. I'm not strong without you. I'm going to need you, still your baby girl. You give her that love and that hope. You send her off knowing that this child of mine right here told me I made a difference, an impact in her life. Fuck all the bullshit I did. That's how we got to tell our parents.
Yeah, Okay, I will. I definitely will. Thank you so much.
No problem, darling. I'm here if you need me.
Okay, have a good day.
You too, darling.
Okay.
Everybody, that's only for her. If I know you, I know you. If I deal with you, I deal with you. I know her. I trust her. She good people. That's why I gave her that offer. Positive comments below. Alright, everybody, I am the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.